Good evening, everybody and anyone, and welcome to Week 8 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. My name is Twess, and welcome to another wonderful Wednesday evening here in Kansas City for some more Esports Rocket League action. Hope you guys are strapped in. I hope if you're from everywhere around the world, but especially in KC, it's hyped this year. We've got World Cup action. We've got the USA game starting right as we start playoffs for Rocket League this season. Was it scripted? Maybe, but either way, it's pretty exciting. So we're going to get through games tonight, and then everybody's going to immediately hop off and go watch the USA win the World Cup match, right? Right? All right. Hope you guys are surviving out here in Kansas City as well. It is hot all over the country right now. Congratulations, coldest summer of the rest of our lives, but it's getting hot everywhere, so I hope you guys have working air conditioning and ways to stay cool and comfortable, like staying inside and playing some Rocket League. It's a lot more comfortable to play Rocket League in your house in air conditioning than like softball right now. It's pretty brutal outside, so hope everybody is making it and surviving. Welcome. And fun holiday week as well, so there's a lot going on. We've also got 4th of July coming up for those of us in the United States. If you're watching from outside the United States, please check in. That would be sick, but I hope everybody stays safe. Kansas City does kind of turn into a war zone on the 4th of July and the weeks leading up to it. We might catch one on microphone tonight. Every now and then we get a big boom outside. Perhaps that'll happen. That'd be kind of fun to go back and see the clip for. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a good time. Got a lot to go through real quick. Teams are going to be waiting for me, I think. So I've got 10 minutes. I gave myself a few extra minutes so I didn't have to rush as much. But I do want to make sure, even if nobody's here watching yet, that we have it documented because I love going through these stats. I talk about it every season, and I probably too often, but I really love that we get to do this corporate cup throughout this like 12 weeks of gameplay. Tonight is week 1 of playoffs, by the way. We've got 3 weeks of that coming out. So it is week 1 of playoffs, which means we did lose 3 teams for the rest of the season. We lost Dick Ray Rocketeers, the Boost and McDribble, which is Burns and McDonald, and then we lost Populous, Populous being the only one of those 2 that is a veteran, so we hate to see everybody go, but it's a taste of how strong the Kansas City Rocket League is for Dick Ray and Burns and Mac. It was a rough season for them, and I think they learned what they can do to come forward next year. And I hope they come back and come back stronger. I think everybody's gotten stronger, so kind of getting off track. But yeah, it's very cool to have the Esports Cup, to have this weekly event where you get to see all the teams, kind of how they play out on the rankings as we get into the seeding for the playoffs. So here we go. We've got, tonight we'll be doing Honeywell Redacted up against, good name by the way, Honeywell Redacted going up against Honeywell Tridents. Both of these teams are sitting at 5-2 after the regular season. This one is going to be tight and close. Lots of veterans here. Blue, Armafera, Singh, I think Hicks has been here, Chicken Joe, Juices, lots of familiar names here that we've seen throughout the season and prior seasons both. But what I really want to look at, is this screen here. Round 8, like I said, these are the playoffs. So we lost Populous going 2-5, Boost and McDribble 1-6, and Dick Ray Rocketeers 1-6. Tough seasons for those 3, but you really do. You got to step up if you want to continue to play in the Corporate Cup. As I think 2 teams have a chance to find out tonight. G-Fiber and the Mean Machines and Henderson Whiffs barely scrape in with the 4-3 record into the top 6 seeds, and they have to go up against Well Sky, Reach for the Sky, and Mellow Fellows 6-1. So the 2 top-rated teams. Obviously, this is how seeding works in the brackets. Henderson Whiffs and G-Fiber and the Meme Machines have some work cut out for them tonight. I am super excited to see the results of these tonight. Hopefully, if they get brought in before we're over, I'll go over them at the end of the stream. But tonight, we are going to be watching this matchup here. Match number 3, Honeywell Redacted up against Honeywell Tridents. Very evenly matched. The only 5-2 versus 5-2 for week 1, and we'll see how they progress. Should be very cool. And again, love this format. Love being able to do this. Going back and seeing all the results. If you do want to see any of this yourself, be sure to go check it out on kcgameon.com. Get some of their merch. Check out their events that are coming up. They've got event number 100 coming up in this year. Details to be announced still. But yeah, you can find all this information. You can go look at all of the different teams or all the different games, Rivals, Mario Kart, Smash, League of Legends, all of that, all on kcgameon.com. The website's been updated a ton this season, and it feels very nice to go look around and get information. Love the statistics. Love being able to see all the data. Very, very cool. So shout out to that. Go check it out yourself. Also, big shout out to all of our sponsors, guys. Do not get tired of me saying these because we literally cannot put on events like this without advertisers, without sponsors. So thank you very much. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season powered by Dick Ray. Big tradie myself, or not a big tradie, but I am a tradesman myself, electrician. Love to see you guys getting involved with esports and supporting us here in Kansas City. So big shout out to our title sponsor, Dick Ray. Also, big shout out to sponsors and everybody bringing teams as well. Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Well Sky, and of course, KC Game On. Thank you guys all. I guess KC Game On doesn't have a team. Maybe we need to do that, actually. Maybe KC Game On needs to get on the action, and they can bring some teams all. Does a 501c3 count as a corporate cup? We might have to look into that. But everybody else bringing teams and sponsoring, thank you guys very much. Also, just any of the teams that have participated this year. Well Sky, G-Fiber, we're obviously Honeywell we're going to see tonight, Populous, Henderson Engineering, Mellow Fellow Boarding, Daycare, and Grooming. Thank you very much. And Burns and McDonald. Everybody participating this year. Super awesome. And if you guys would like to help support KC Game On in the Esports Cup, please do drop your Bezos bucks. If you've got that free Prime sub, would love to have it support the 501c3 and bring esports to Kansas City and give them even more support. Last thing before I stop talking your ears off. We have the live finals coming up just in 3 weeks away. It is almost here already. This is week 1 of the playoffs, so it's week 8 of the entire season. It is also going to be week 1 of playoffs for Smash Ultimate, which is going to be happening directly after the cast tonight. Be sure to stick around for that to see Big M and Kosak as they go through Smash Ultimate Crew Battles. That is also a live final on July 18th. So we've got this Wednesday, next Wednesday, week 2 playoffs. Next following Wednesday after that, week 3 playoffs. Immediately 4 days later on Saturday, the finals at UMKC, July 18th. Come out and hang out with us. If you guys haven't ever been to one, it's super fun. If you're a player, you get your free t-shirt. I've got mine from last year as an undershirt on right now for the KC Corporate Cup. So yeah, be sure to come get them. It's really, really awesome, super fun. It's cheating if I haven't met you before and you know my name. You guys get to see what I look like. I'm a bald dude with a scruffy beard, and I'm wearing a jersey with my name on it. If you don't have a jersey with your name on it, you got to come introduce yourself so I can meet you guys and see you in person. Hope you guys are having fun all season, and I hope there's some new faces that we get to see. A lot of new teams this year. A lot of new companies, I should say, this year, so hopefully we get to see everybody. All right, I think that's my list. I think that's the stuff I wanted to talk about. Who is this man? This is the balding man that's in his 30s, okay? That's who this is. The balding man can't grow hair, so we shave it for free every 2 months, okay? We're being frugal around here. World's expensive now. You know what doesn't go up in price? Razors that you've already bought. You just use them. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to make sure not to make the teams wait anymore. I'm going to do a quick BRB, drink some water, and get ready for this. Like I said, it is Honeywell Redacted going up against Honeywell Tridents, our 2 5-2 teams. It should be very, very evenly matched. I'm super excited. Not surprising at all if this would go to 5 games. And if it does go to 5 games, 1, that's exciting, but 2, that means more statistics in the background as we get to find out how week 1 of playoffs go. So might even stick around and kind of wait to see if we get some info roll in after the match. We'll have to see how that goes. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Week 1 of playoffs here at the Corporate Cup. Don't go anywhere, guys. Be back as soon as we can.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, guys, welcome to Week 8, which is Week 1 of the playoffs here at the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. Hope you guys are strapped in and ready. Tonight, we've got the Titans now going at it. Honeywell Redacted up against Honeywell Tridents. The Tridents going to be on the blue team, going in early for the Tridents. For Redacted, and they do follow it up. The Tridents tried to block it out. Armafair got a couple great saves, but no, 16 seconds in, and Chicken Joe will get credit for the score. Oh, no, it's Jax. Guys, I couldn't even get through my intro. They're scoring so fast out here. It's Jax gets credit with the reverse push in after the double commit on defense from the Tridents. They're going to have to slow that down and try to get back on their feet here. I know both of these teams have been in the Discord for over an hour warming up. They've both been in there grinding. I know they all know each other very well. I can't imagine what the kind of smack talk has been going on between the players. Great shot there. Another one from Jax, and Armafair getting credit once again for the save. So goalie Armafair out early here in game number 1. It's Jax with a shot off the side post. These guys going in quick. Usually I try to go through some intros, but everybody coming out swinging fast. Let's go through player check-ins really fast for the Tridents. We've got Armafair, Blue, and Sing. I think all 3 of those are veterans of the Corporate Cup. Nice to see everybody back. For Redacted, it's Jax, Chicken Joe, and the Juiciest 32. I should have looked earlier. I didn't look in the pregame when I was setting up for all my stuff. All my talking points. Whoa, great shot from Armafair downtown. Defender not able to get there. Chicken Joe off to the right side. And Armafair ties it back up 1-1 just a minute into game number 1. What a great shot. Huge angle. Eyeballed that open net, and nobody able to be rotated back in time. Quickly ties it back up. I should have looked in the pregame what I was saying a minute ago. Who won in the matchup in the regular season with these two teams? Both teams at 5-2 right now. I'm going to quickly try to do that. I'm going to miss a goal while I do this, but I'm going to quickly try to pull up and look when they win against each other. Tridents. Okay, in round 5, in week 5, Redacted played the Tridents, and the Tridents took it 3-0. Okay, yeah, I really wish I would have looked that up. I'm so sad with myself for not looking that up. Tridents on the side of blue team tonight went 3-0 in week 5 against Redacted. We'll see if they can do it again. Redacted came out swinging here in game 1, and they're going to answer again. Chicken Joe on the board now. Retakes the lead 2-1 with 3:16 remaining. Also, for anybody watching, obviously not allowed to broadcast it in any way, but if anybody in chat wants to update, if there's any goals scored for the USA match, would love to do some live read-off of the World Cup match that is currently happening in the background as well. And if anybody's got that on and wants to do a score update, you let me know. Nick's got money, I think, on the USA scoring in under 2 minutes. Juicy is going to extend that lead now for Redacted. Air demo clears out. What a crazy angle from Juicy. It's just off the roof, straight into the left side. 3 minutes left, up by 2 now, and trying to get payback from that week 5. Let's look at quick points, Tony. Yeah, 3 shots from Chicken Joe and Jax both. 3 points on the board for the team. Lots of aggression coming out from Redacted. All right, I'm settled in. I've got through some intros. Let's see if we can focus in on how everybody is kind of communicating now together while playing. We can hop in the Discord and check on the team comms. There's another shot from Jax. And the defense from the Tridents just letting everything slip through their fingers. Blue tried to clear this out, got it stolen away immediately by Juicy. Sing was there, but on the goal line defense, and Armafair did not get rotated back well or quick enough to help out. And Redacted just taking it home now, up by 3 with still over half the game remaining here in game number 1. Nick with the update on the World Cup match. Already past 2 minutes, no goal for USA. It's a sad day. Jax with a nice catch off the corner wall there. Wanted to take it out, but gets stomped by the Tridents. Tridents trying to make a play now. Sing with a shot towards the net, but it was too slow. Jax gets cleared out. They're going to try to keep this play going. Blue wants to keep it in play. Lobs it over to Sing. Sing going to try to read this off the wall. Gets a light touch on it, but not quite enough for a big cross. Blue going to try to bounce off the wall, looking for Armafair, but Jax is going to steal it away. Going over the top of both defenders, and Jax will get the hat trick. 2:06 remain. And Redacted extends the lead 5-1. Great takeaway from Jax there, and the Tridents. I'm gonna have to hit the tab screen a lot. The Tridents tried so hard to keep that offensive push alive, and it finally broke down on them. They got pushed out to midfield. Jax immediately took away by himself. and got the solo goal. Armafera there on a nice save to get that cleared out back to the midfield. All right, Juicy is trying to set something up here with Chicken Joe. Teeing it up. Jax takes it away. Going to take it over the top of Singh. No, Singh does get the stop into the midfield now. Chicken Joe steals it away, but Blue should be back. Plenty of time. Gets a pass to Armafera in the corner. He's going to go back towards the middle a little bit. Blue going to try to take this. Once they get it past Jax, will be able to. Gets in the corner. Look for a great cross. Drops it towards the middle. Armafera is there, but it's not enough speed. And it gets stalled out. Chicken Joe and Juiciest will clear. Opportunity there for the Tridents. Given away. Oh, there's a shot from Chicken Joe, but now Blue is rotated back. Looks like the Tridents have really stepped up on their defense. Blue trying to take this one downtown again. Going all the way downfield, not looking for that big clear or pass. Wanted to take that one straight to the net. Wasn't able to, and the defenders will come out now for Redacted to get this cleared back. Blue, great cross off the corner. Chicken Joe disrupts the attack. Singh going to try to keep the shot on, but it goes wide left, and it'll get stalled out. Jax wants to clear this before anybody gets a handle on it. Armafera going to try to steal away. Will get past Jax, but won't be able to get past Juiciest as they stop the push. Last 60 seconds here. Redacted holding on to their 4-point lead. Really think that the Tridents, I don't want to say need to slow down. There's another score there from Juiciest. Rubbing salt in the wound here in Game 1. Making sure they pay for it from Week 5. Like I said earlier, the Tridents took Week 5 3-0. So Redacted coming back strong here in Game 1. But yeah, I think the Tridents, man, I can't even say exactly. I don't have enough skill knowledge. I'm not good enough at the game to know what they can do different. They're doing pretty good at team communication. They're doing really good at their offensive plays. Lots of good passing. Not too many double commits, though a couple of the goals scored by Redacted was because of some double commits, but I don't think they're overly doing it. Not that I'm, noticing and calling out, obviously. And the rotations have been getting better. They've been doing quite a bit better on defense here in the back half of the game. Normally, I would say it's just the warm-up, getting the jitters out, and that might be the case here in the first week of the playoffs. But they were all warming up for about an hour. All the players have been warming up in Discord for a long time before this match got started. So they should be nice and fingers roasty. And this will come down to the last couple seconds here. Redacted going to take Game 1 handedly with the 6-1 victory as they go 1-up in this best-of-5 match. I haven't said it explicitly, but this is best-of-5. It does say right there on the barrel layout. Make sure we ready up quick. I don't want to make players wait tonight if they don't want to. Quick score check-in. Jax, though, with the 5 shots and 3 saves, getting the hat trick for the team. Impressive there for It's Jax. See what they can do here in game number 2. All right. I think the first minute here is going to be huge. See how the Tridents respond. Immediately off the kickoff, looking for a shot towards the net. Blue wants to take it, but it goes off right side. Singh going to follow it in. And with the 5-second opening goal, and Redacted was not ready for that. Maybe it was Week 1 playoff nerves. Great shot and a great play. Good back pass off the wall there from Blue. Setting up perfectly for Singh. And they open up with a 1-0 lead. Like I said, this is best of 5. You see it up there on the screen, but this is a playoff bracket, Week 1 of playoffs tonight. Double elimination bracket style, so even if you lose, you're not out of the game yet. You will have the opportunity to work your way back up through the loser's bracket, and it's a long, hard journey. Jax wants to take a shot towards the house. Goes underneath it, though. Back pass. Juicy is able to try to keep it. Armafera takes away. Great drop right in front of the net. Blue wanted to get to it, but he's too far underneath as the ball had a little bit too much speed and went out farther than they wanted. Armafera with a great catch in the midfield. Gets it past Juiciest. Wants to set it up, tease it, but Jax takes it away. Singh and Blue back on defense. Chicken Joe wants to get over the top both of them. Singh comes out aggressively. Good aggressive defense there to take that one away and send it all the way back into the far side corner. Blue with a stall out. Armafera wanted to kick that off the wall, but Juiciest will take possession back. Chicken Joe going up for it. Keeps it the double tap off the wall, but Blue does get to it, and they're back into the midfield now. Nobody able to get anything going, really. Both teams doing a really good job at setting their players up in good positions, but don't want to give away too much field position. There's the miss from Tridents. Juiciest takes advantage, and they tie it up with 3:55 remaining now. Singh had the opportunity here, tried to go for it. Great touch, just not enough to get it cleared out. And Juiciest was there for the follow-up. Ties it back up now, just over a minute in. Ooh, big pinch there into the corner in favor of Redacted. Blue going to try to get to it. Armafera. Oh, get good call out there. Giving credit to Armafera. You know they had the team comms there. Speaking of which, we will check in with them in just a moment. Juiciest gets a clear out into the corner. Set towards the middle for Singh, but not there in time. Going to bring it back again. Armafera was waiting in the background. Where are they? There they are. Shot towards the net, but it's too slow. Juicius easily gets that cleared out. Let's check in here. Let's see if we can jump in to the side of the Tridents in Discord, see how they're handling being down by 1 right now.
Rotating around. All you, Blue. I can take.
Yes. Nice.
Beautiful looks. Beautiful looks, my friend.
Good reaction that I couldn't reach that.
I thought it was a little slower and easier for you. The way to lay off.
And they take advantage of the caster's boon, not the caster's curse tonight. As soon as I jump into Discord, immediately Tridents get on the board and extend or retake the lead now 2-1. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the game. I didn't even want to talk over it. I thought there was going to be more cheers, but they're so locked in. They knew they had that point. There was a little bit of excitement, a little bit of laughing at the play itself, but not huge excitement retaking the lead. They know they have a long fight ahead of them still here for these next few games. Jackson want to take that out of the corner. Juicius does get a pass Blue in the midfield here. This is going to be wrapping around. Armafair going to try to stall this one out. Will get it be able to into the corner. Looking for a good cross from Jack. Singh going up for that one. Just going to keep it stalled in the corner. No easy cross passes tonight. Bounce off the back wall. Chicken Joe going to take it up and over Singh. Don't let him get in position. It's Jax off the back wall. Chicken Joe going to be there. Not going to get there in time. Armafair clears across midfield. Blue wants to take this one. Looking for a defender. Gets it past Jax, but it'll be wide off to the right. Jax with a credit for a good save there. Pushing that one outside the net. All right, Juicius and Chicken Joe working together well here. Good play there. Shot towards the net, but Armafair clears that again. Armafair being that strong goal line defense tonight. Jax gets a demo on Armafair. Their big defender, but fortunately gets stalled out into the corner for the Tridents. A second to recover, and there's Armafair to clear it. Now let's go check on the Redacted team, see how they're sounding. Maybe we'll give them a boon as well. They're not talking at all.
I got 0.
There they go. They're messing with me.
I got it. No, he beat me there.
And no, unfortunately,
Yeah, just,
it works out of the caster's curse. And they're so quiet. Everybody's so quiet. They don't have the Rocket League sounds up as loud as I do. I think I need to turn my audio down just so I can hear them. But unfortunately, it goes backwards that time. I'm not scripting this. The Honeywell Tridents cash in on the caster boon. They get a point as soon as I drop into Discord. And then as soon as I drop into Discord for Redacted, they get scored on. I feel so bad. Under 2 minutes now here in game number 2. The Tridents trying to guarantee us that they're going to take us to a game 4 tonight. That's what we came here to see, this Honeywell v. Honeywell matchup. It's got to be expected to go game 5. If any match was expected to go to game 5, it'd be this one. Shot from Chicken Joe. Blue there, though. Rotated back with plenty of time. 70 seconds left now for Redacted to try to bring themselves back into this one. There's a shot across from Jack. Shot from Chicken Joe, but it goes off wide ref. Great defense there once again from Armafera. Armafera immediately back on the goal line. And maybe Redacted needs to tap into that a little bit. Armafera playing big goal line defense. If they can get somebody in there to do a quick demo or a little bit of physicality, we throw them off just slightly. 50 seconds left to try to tie this one back. Another big defense there from Arma. It's a shot from Juicius. Gets the ball halfway through the net, and no credit there. What's up, Perry? Perry in the chat, giving a shout out to Armafera. Armafera playing big goal line defense tonight, Perry. Huge saves all over the place. There's another one as I say it. 25 seconds left. Tridents just have to hold on for a little bit longer. Blue going to try to take this one and lock out game number 2. Gets stolen away. Armafera with a shot towards the net, but it's off wide to the corner. And Singh just stalling. Great play from Singh there to keep it on the orange side of the field. Blue with a shot towards the net off the top post. It'll be off left side, but that's enough time wasted. And I think the Tridents have done it. They've tied up the match now 1-1. Guaranteed going to a game 4 as they bring it back 3-1 in the game 2 victory. Once again, not. Ooh, are we gonna get a swap out? Did somebody leave? Yeah, Chicken Joe left. We're gonna get a quick swap, quick hot swap. Maybe I don't want to ready up. Make sure they get everybody back in. All right, I'll ready up. They're not ready, and I don't want to make them wait on me. Armafera there only gets credit for 2 saves. Was doing tons more work than that throughout the game. Gets credit for the 2 goals as well off of 3 shots. Juicius was the offensive MVP. I think Chicken Joe had a lot of shots as well. as they were 5 shots and only one of those going in, obviously, for Juicius. And Chicken Joe, we saw, actually, everybody, I'm surprised it's Jax only has credit for 1 on the scoreboard. Everybody on Redacted been very aggressive offensively. Standout so far for the Tridents for me, Armafera on defense, so everybody's been holding their own and doing their part. Way better rotations from the Tridents that time, and way less double commits, I think, as well. Everybody trusting each other that when they say it's their time to take it, they'll be able to. Worked out well there for the Tridents, obviously, winning Game 2. Let's get in here to Game 3. Both teams obviously trying to retake the match lead here and hold strength going into game number 4. There's the demo onto Armafera. Is anything going to come of it? Z-Dog, the new player, with the swap coming in. Low, slow roller, but it was off the top post. I did forgot completely. Got to check in. Chicken Joe gets taken out. Z-Dog 2017 going to come in and fill. I love having these deep rosters for all the teams, especially Honeywell. Honeywell obviously bringing 3 Rocket League teams this year. Huge roster over there. A huge amount of people that work at that company. So cool to see them come back year after year. And really cool to see some roster swap outs when they need it. There's a demo onto Jax this time. Armafera going to take advantage. And so I was saying that they need to put the physicality onto Armafera. It backfires on Redacted. Tridents take the lead 1-0 with great team play there from Blue and Armafera. Up 1-0, 4:16 remain here in game number 3. Kickoff here in favor of Trident. Singing to try to take it off the back wall, but a great steal away from Jackson, clear across the net. Into possession of Juicius now. Everybody really starting to get settled. Not as many double commits, lots more just teamwork. You can see it. I'm curious to go back in the Discord and see if there's any more communication or if everybody's been playing together long enough there's just not much necessary. Uh-oh, awkward save from Blue. Yep, shot right towards the net for Jax. Going to take advantage of that one every time they're able to. Blue wanted to get this cleared away and unfortunately just backfired, hit off the top ceiling, straight down to the hands of Jax. Defender's not able to get rotated back in time, and Redacted ties it up with 3:47 remaining. Oh, and fellas, we've got some stats rolling in on the background. We had matches going all over tonight. Everybody playing here in Week 1 playoffs, and we've got some matches already finished. We'll get to that in a little bit. Another shot here from Jax. Armafera once again. There's a second shot from Juicius. Sing's going to get it this time, however. Still in play for Redacted. Trying to get a back pass to Z-Dog. Won't be able to get there. Cleared all the way to the orange side corner. Now Z-Dog going to have to clear this across his own net. Takeaway from Juicius. Looking for somebody in the middle. It's going to get cleared. Huge clear from Sing there. Everybody doing a really good job at not letting any of the plays get set up. Good disruption from everybody right now. Armafera gets it taken away on the goal line. It's going to be another shot. Z-Dog with a stall, though. Jax doesn't have enough speed, and Blue should be able to get this cleared out to the corner. Tridents reset together now. Sing and Armafera going to try to walk this one downfield. Off the wall for Armafera, across the midfield line, going to the corner. Blue going to try to wrap back around and maybe take a shot here. There's Blue, but he's too late. And the clear from Juicius as they try to return the favor. Coming up on halfway through game number 3 now. Potentially halfway through exactly of the match, as everybody is expecting this. I say everybody, really me. I'm expecting this to go to 5 games. We'll see if they're able to do that. All right, Blue looking for something here. Armafera in the wings, but off to the side. Sing going to try to come in, but that's just a little bit too wide. Armafera trying to keep this one in play. Sing wants to pick up the corner boost, is able to. Tries to get back in position. Jax wants to get over the top, won't be able, still stalled out in this corner. A little bit awkward for everybody. There's a shot from the Tridents. Anybody there to follow it up? Blue is, but defenders get it out of the way. Armafera tries to take it by himself. Gets cleared out once again by Redacted. Let's see what they can do on offense. There's the demo onto Juicius. But the ball's coming all the way back. Did the demo make the difference? It did! Sing gets credit for the goal. Tridents up by 1 now. Gets the demo and a huge clear. Z-Dog not able to catch up for it from the backside corner. Both the defenders chasing it down like they were trying to score on themselves. Not able to get wrapped around. And Tridents retake the lead. Ooh, scary for Redacted here. Yeah, Armafera going to try to take this. Goes over the top. Z-Dog was back on the goal line ready for the defend, but that was a scary shot off the kickoff. There's a demo again onto Z-Dog. Juicius, though, going to take advantage of the chaos. Armafera gets the clear once again. I thought a big play was about to happen there. I kind of stuttered out just because I expected huge things, and it kind of just stalls out once again from the strong defense of Armafera. Ooh, awkward for Redacted. Armafera takes advantage! The pinch off the ceiling. Unfortunate position for Redacted, and Armafera on top of it immediately. Nobody there in goal. Jax was trying to get rotated back, but didn't get there in time. The Tridents have now extended their lead. 3-1 with 78 seconds left here in game number 3. Trying to go into game 4 with the 2-1 match lead. Stall on the kickoff here. Trying to play patient, but Z-Dog comes and takes away. Now Armafera wants to get over top of 2 defenders. Off the back wall, and Jax gets it cleared. There's a great center from Blue. Now Singh wants to try to center it back up for Armafera, but it gets cleared way out by Juicius to the midfield line. Taken away by Jax. Stall out by Juicius. Cross towards the midfield. Armafera there on defense once again. Jax keeps up the pressure, and it's in! Great play from Redacted here. The setup from Juicius. And then the double shot after the clear out for Armafera. Nobody rotated back in time. Back within 1 point now. The Tridents really thought they were going into a comfortable position in game 4. It got real scary real fast here, down by 1. Offense here for the side of Redacted. Cross towards the center. Singh gets it clear just in time. Nobody there for the follow-up. Singh with a demo onto Juiciest, but it's not going to be in a good enough position. Last 30 seconds here. I'm always so curious to see how teams handle this. Are the Tridents going to try to run clock or try to get another point on the board? Looks like they're taking another shot here. Cross was center, but it was a little bit soft. Not too much overcommitting. Yeah, Blue just going to keep this in play. Look at these. Both players for the Tridents back. Nobody overcommitting on that offense. 15 seconds. Armafera, wide open net. Can Jax get there in time? No! Armafera gets the hat trick with 12 seconds left. Increases the lead by 2 here in game 3. Huge play from the Tridents. Huge play, huge timing. And now 2 points left for Redacted to reclaim here in 10 seconds. Seems nigh impossible. As Singh going to try to take that one to the top immediately. Jax with a shot here. Juicius wants to put it towards the net, but Armafera is going to be there on defense yet again, and that is going to do it. Game 3 going in favor of the Tridents. After a close game. Oh, they're keeping this up. There it finally touches. Congratulations to Game 3 for the Tridents. That one was close. I can't wait to see the stat board on this. Yeah, Armafera, MVP for sure, Perry. 860 score, credit for 5 saves, 3 shots on and 3 goals, 100% accuracy. Look at the shots here from Jax and Juicius. 11 between the 2 of them. Armafera was just a iron wall the whole time. For sure right now, Trident's looking at Armafera as the MVP. Everybody doing work on the side of Redacted. Looked like we're going to swap back in. Z-Dog didn't work out in that one. They gave it up back to Chicken Joe. But Jax, Juicius, Z-Dog, and Chicken Joe all pulling their weight for Redacted. Trident's doing great right now, up 2-1 in the match. All right, let's get into it. Game number 4, the chance for the Tridents to end it right now. They took it 3-0 in week number 5. Redacted came out with the 1-0 match lead here tonight in game 1. Dominated performance in game 1, the 6-1 victory in points. But now the Tridents are bringing it back, and they're going to try to end it right here. Redacted going to do everything they can to take us to a Game 5. Once again, this is Week 1 playoffs of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray, and nobody wants to go down into that loser's bracket in Week 1. Setting up Chicken Joe, another shot towards. Great communication. Singh says, I got it. Armafera there with the backup, but not the overcommitment, and then was there in position for the second save. Blue and Singh back on rotation yet again for the Trident. Shot from once again from Jax, and nothing going in right now, as the Trident's defense has been extraordinarily strong all night, except for game 1. So these next 2 games, it's been super strong. Big cross, too big of a cross, all the way into the hands of Jax, but it's a little bit awkward. Back to Armafera. This is going to be off the wall. They're going to chase this. Want to be a setup in the middle, but Jax takes it away and stops the push. I love how evenly matched this game is. This is so fun to watch. Shot from blue. Jax gets it cleared. Everybody just reading everybody else's movements and just trying to react. Great catch from Chicken Joe. Sing going to try to steal it away. Juiciest stays on top of it. Back to the midfield once again. Nobody able to take any opportunities to score here as they just keep it locked in this midfield battle. Oh my gosh, it continues. It's never going to end. Chicken Joe wants to try to break it up. Here's a center. Finally, maybe. No, Armafera reaches him on the wall. Stalls it out. Here's an opportunity now for Redacted. Right in front of the net. Armafera clears it. Nobody even gets a shot at the net right now. And there's the first miscommunication I've seen. Jax and Chicken Joe bump each other a little bit. Awkward handoff. Everybody looking so good. We have to check in. How much communicating is happening right now for the Tridents? I hope I don't do the Caster Booner curse. How much are they talking? Here we go.
Yeah,
check
light
in with the
touch,
Tridents.
Mid.
Wait.
Not too hard. I'll rotate out.
I'm right.
I'm not.
Big bang on. I got
Gonna be there.
it.
Gonna be there. I'll follow. Eaton.
More than
Careful
normal.
here.
More than normal. Shot
Go play
from
that
Jax. Sing gets it cleared again.
Careful.
Are they lost it?
Yeah, I lost it. Stuck on their half for a second.
Honestly, great communication from Tridents. They're locked in. Almost gave him the Caster's curse, but Sing gets it cleared once again. Now Sing stepping up on the goal line as well. Past halfway through here in Game 4. We're still tied up 0-0. Let's check in with Redacted. How are they sounding in Discord
made him
in
boom
the
it.
team comms?
Yeah. I got
They're
it.
going to tier wall. Yep.
Also more communication than normal. Immediately.
Got it.
Play
Here we
again?
Yeah, I'm third.
Opportunity for Redacted to take an offensive push.
That just in? Ah,
No, I'm here.
Push though.
I got it. Oh, I don't have enough boost. Thought I did.
I don't know if you guys can tell. I hope the audio quality is good enough. I can tell both teams locked in but stressed. They are so much less calm than they normally are, than they were in Game 1, that they have been in prior weeks and prior seasons. They're more locked in right now than I've heard in a long time on the broadcast. 90 seconds left now. Trident's trying to end it right here. And Redacted trying to take us to a Game 5. Sing on the board again with yet another save. Everybody doing so good. That's not even counting all the disruptions in the midfield. The credits for the saves are way higher than the scoreboard showed because nobody has even able to be close enough to take a shot. There was another opportunity. Oh no, Armafera misses it. Team Redacted takes advantage. Jax gets the first point of Game 4. 72 seconds left. On the rare goalie mistake from Armafera, doesn't get it fully cleared it out, leaves it in an awkward position. Jax is right there. Sing not able to get wrapped around. And Redacted takes the lead here with just over a minute remaining. Tridents now have to respond or we're going to a Game 5 fast. Juiciest looking for a setup. Once again, it past Armafera. Will be able to. Armafera with a little bit of a bump, but this will be a good center opportunity for Redacted. Right to the hands of Jax! 2 points on the board for Redacted off a beautiful play. Saw that one coming from a mile away, and there's nothing they could do about it. Sing was there for the disrupt. Juiciest pops over the top. Jax with a perfect angle in front of the defender. And just like that, 10 seconds, they've extended their lead up by 2 with 60 seconds left. Redacted trying to take us to a Game 5. Who's watching the World Cup right now? You better be watching Esports Cup. Wednesday nights here for Rocket League action. Oh, it's so good. I'm so happy this match has turned out well. I knew this was going to be close. I knew the players were even in skill. I know they know each other. I know they play together. They smack talk each other. And so far, it's been everything you could hope. Sing wants to get on, cleared out. Excuse me, I was backed up on the flip side of the field there. Sing just wanted to clear that. 20 seconds left now. Redacted has to hold on to this 2-point lead or extended. Chicken Joe shot towards the net left side. Follow up there from Juiciest, but Sing's there on the defense yet again. Sing stepping up on the goal line for the side of Tridents. And yet it does not seem to be enough here. Game 4 going the way for sure now of Honeywell Redacted, and we are going to a game number 5. Can't ask for better. What a match we've had tonight. I'm curious now, does Redacted stay with Chicken Joe? I think both of their wins have been this team lineup, right? It's 2-2. I think Z-Dog played 2. Chicken Joe played 2. You have to leave this team in, right? You have to. Guys, I'm going to take a quick second right now, guys, just to tell you about, thank you very much. Do not get upset with me. We cannot do events like this without sponsorships and advertisements. Thank you guys very much for the sponsors this season to support esports in Kansas City. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. Thank you very much for being the title sponsor. Also sponsored by Henson Engineers, Select Quote, Well Sky, and of course, KC Game On. Thank you guys all very much. Cookie, thank you. Great timing for the Prime sub. Also, guys, if you'd like to support KC Game On, it is a 501c3 nonprofit organization helping grow esports and gaming in Kansas City. Please support them if you got to those Bezos bucks. Drop that Prime sub if you're able. Huge help to the channel and to the corporation. Thank you guys very much. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Game 5, we took a quick breath. I needed to breathe. I'm sweating over here. Who is going on in the winner's bracket? Who is going on in the loser's bracket? This is Week 1 playoffs of the 2026 season for the Kansas City Corporate Cup. Sponsored by Dick Ray. Thank you guys very much for being here. Let's get into it. 5 minutes on the board. No overtimes tonight, I would like to say. Very interesting. Close matches. They felt close. It's obviously back and forth. It's 2-2 right now in this best of 5. And yet no overtime on the board. Can we get some Game 5 OT? Let's do it. I got distracted, guys. I completely missed the stat board for Singh last game. Singh there on defense yet again early in Game 5 for the Tridents. Blue going to try to set that one in front of the net. A little bit awkward clear. Armafair going to go up for this soft touch, but gets over the top from It's Jax, the clear away. Singh with a banger shot. That's going to be off the backboard. Going to try to chase this one, and it's over the top. Blue is there for a shot. I expect any one of these now could go in. Armafair, where's the follow-up? There it is, but it's shot up in the air. Once again, guys, I'm tripping over myself. You know when I can't talk fast, I'm excited. Oh, my goodness. I feel like any one of these shots could go in, and the first opening point here could be a massive momentum swing. Z-Dog did not swap out, correct? Correct. Chicken Joe's still in. Jax, center. Blue going to try to clear it out. Will be able to. Great clear, but not enough! Juiciest was there for the follow-up. Singh tried to clear it over the top of Blue tried to clear it over the top of both players. Look at that run out from Chicken Joe. The communication. Chicken Joe went for it, knew he wasn't, immediately gives it up and says, Juiciest, take this. Redacted on the board here. 3:46 remaining. Up 1-0. Armafera wants to tie this back up off the backboard, but there's no follow-up. Singh and Blue both out of position. Decent set. Yeah, Jack's opportunity, but Singh's going to be there. It's too slow for anybody to get scored on Singh right now. Singh has taken over as MVP for defense from Armafera in this last game, or a game and a half. And all three players from Redacted are down here now. They're trying to get a little bit more aggressive. This is more aggressive than we've, or excuse me, for the Tridents. I said that wrong. This is more aggressive than we see from the Tridents, I think, all night, knowing that they have to make up some ground. Oh, no. Open net opportunity. Juiciest takes it away. There's Jax with a follow-up. Nobody able to follow through, and I think the Tridents got away with one right there. Everybody pushed out on offense. Nobody back in time, and unfortunately, the Team Redacted not able to commit. Now we got to see the Tridents do something. Blue, great cross across one defender. Can't get it past Jax. Armafair was there for the help, but it gets stalled out. Shot from Singh underneath two defenders over the top of another. Armafair there with the follow-up, and they've tied it up. 1-1 with 2:38 remaining. What an awesome play from the Tridents. The double commit on defense for Redacted, and they pay for it. Singh with the first shot, and then the physical bump onto the defender. Lets Armafera get that one on the board. Halftime here for Game 5, tied up. It's everything you could want it to be. Armafera, big clear towards the far side corner. There's a demo on to Singh. They're not even going to give Singh the opportunity to clear that back, but Blue's there, centers it. Armafera with the chance, but Juiciest gets it cleared. All right, corner for Redacted. Got to get something going here. Juiciest looking, no, gets stealed away by Blue once again. Demo onto Chicken Joe. Opportunity now off the back wall, up to Blue. Armafera is sitting here, but Jax gets it away. Good disruption from Jax. Shot from Singh. Chicken Joe there on defense. Every single touch has got me excited right now. I feel like any one of these could go in and be a huge deciding factor. Chicken Joe, opportunity towards the net! Nobody there on the side of the Tridents, and Redacted had taken the lead for the first time in Game 5. 1:49 left on the board. Singh, a strong defender for Game 4 and the first half of this one. Just a little bit too slow there. Singh, big clear. Stalls out midfield a little bit. Jax is able to take it off the wall. Singh takes it back again, playing ping pong here. Big clear from Juicius. That's going to be off the back wall. Blue doesn't get a handle on it. Soft bounce. Chicken Joe wants to keep it in play. It's Jax going to be there, but Singh is there on D-line once again. Chicken Joe and Juicius both trying to keep the play alive. Stalls out into the corner, then the midfield. Chicken Joe off the sidewall. Great center. Armafera has to come out for that one. Good save from Armafera. Jax shot towards the net. The demo onto Singh. It's not quite enough. It rolls off left side and gets cleared across. 65 seconds left now for the Tridents to tie this back up. The final minute. Week 1 of playoffs. Who's going to the losers bracket tonight? Singh. Got to get something going on offense. There's Armafera chasing that one aggressively. Blue was there as well. They're double committing on offense. They got to get something going. Chicken Joe, big booming clear all the way to the corner. Singh doesn't let it set at all. Going to take it away immediately. 35 seconds. Full offense, full aggression. You got to do something here. Into the corner, but this will be easily stalled out by Jax. Good center set. Put him in an awkward opportunity. Singh going to be there on D-line again. Bumped from behind by Blue. And Redacted not able to commit on that one. Last 20 seconds. Can Redacted hold on? Can they recover from week 5? Trying to get payback. Once again, the Tridents took it 3-0 in week 5, and it looks like closer and closer. They're going to have an opportunity to do it. Can the Tridents keep this in the air? It's on the orange side of the field. No, it touches the ground. Redacted takes it 3-2 to move on to the winner's bracket. What a match. Congratulations to Honeywell Redacted. They worked hard for it. Everybody evenly getting spaced out. And Tridents also. Blue getting in on the action. Singh, I completely missed the score on Game 4. I'll have to look at the screenshots. I can't imagine Singh was not way up there. Singh incredibly stepped up in the last 2 games on defense. Took the MVP defender from Armafera and allowed Armafera to do a little bit more elsewhere on the field. Worked out for him in Game 4. Not so much in Game 5. What a great series that was. Okay, wow. Am I shiny? Because I am sweaty. What a match. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Got a quick check-in earlier. We were a little bit 30 minutes into the USA game. No points were on the board, so hopefully we can get back to that. That was awesome. I am going to do a quick check-in, guys. We've got some live updates. Let me see if the how quickly does the website update? Immediately. The website updates immediately. Here we go. Thank you, KC Game On. All right, we got some stats already in. Honeywell, I sold the Porsche, takes it in week 1, 3-1 against the select quote Squadron. Squadron is gonna get sent down to the losers bracket for week 2. Honeywell, I sold the Porsche, will move on. G Fiber and the Meme Machines going up against the 7-1 now Mellow Fellows. That is a tough match. They go down to the losers bracket. Cookie, I saw you in chat as well. Given the losers bracket, here we come. The only way you can make a losers bracket run is if you start there. So I hope you guys do well in week 2. I can do a quick check. Do I have time? Yeah. I'm not in anybody's way yet. Let me do a quick check real fast. Okay, so I have the bracket. Redacted 1. They're going to be playing Mellow Fellows. Okay, that's what I was checking on. So Honeywell Redacted in week 2 will be going up against Mellow Fellows. That is going to be tough. Mellow Fellows, I think, is the #1 seeded team this season. They're looking very strong. Some prior players under a different banner this year looking extraordinarily strong. And we saw Honeywell, I sold the Porsche, also took out select quote. So Honeywell, I sold the Porsche, I'm sorry. Honeywell, I sold the Porsche. Will either be going up against Well Sky, Reach for the Sky, or the Henderson Whiffs, depending on the outcome of that game. So we got some live updates for you tonight here, guys. We got a long best-of-5 series to be updated, and we got more coming in. Oh no, we were trying to get some more. Oh, Perry's in here, so Well Sky might have rescheduled. That might be a good point. All right, I think that might be it. So we got some updates for going into week 2. If you guys do want to follow along, you can always at kcgameon.com. Be sure to go check it out, guys. Follow any of the games. Right after this, guys, about 20 minutes from now, don't go anywhere. We've got Smash Ultimate Crew Battles. That's also week 1 playoffs for them this evening as well with Big M and Kosak. Be sure to check that out. Come back next week, guys, for week 2 of the playoffs. And be sure to put on your calendars July 18th. It's not far away, baby. We got the live finale for both Smash and Rocket League at UMKC campus. Everybody have a great holiday weekend, great safe weekend. If you get a long weekend, I hope you enjoy some time off from work. And it's going to be a hot one. Drink lots of water, guys. Stay safe. Come back with all your digits, all your toes, all your eyeballs. You guys have a great night tonight. Thank you guys all for watching. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season powered by Dick Ray. My name is Twess. Hope you guys had a great evening. We'll see you back here next Wednesday at 7 o'clock for week 2 of playoffs. Y'all have a great one.